Listen up, basketball fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bet. Win or lose. So you can turn that $150 into something bigger when you bet on player points, rebounds, triple doubles.
$150 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Make T's Redneck Steakhouse your favorite new place to eat. Half-pound burgers, juicy steaks, fried chicken sandwiches, delicious salads, plus save you a bundle, family bundles. There's always something cooking at T's Redneck Steakhouse in Lebanon.
Skyrocketing utility bills? Champion Windows can help seal up your home with our buy two, get two free sale.
Did you know your windows can be the biggest source of energy loss in your home? Just the smallest gap around one window could be equivalent to a 12-inch hole in your house. So, more windows equals more energy loss. Champion Windows keeps more heating and cooling inside your home, right where it belongs.
Upgrading to energy-efficient windows is more affordable with Champion's buy two, get two free sale. Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule online today.
Quality engineering for quality sleep. RareFlow's precise internal components are designed for powerful, quiet, and reliable operation. Clean air, cool comfort, simple design. That's the RareFlow difference. Learn more at rareflow.com.
Jesse Inman on Ozarksfirst. First in news. First for you.
Tonight on Ozarksfirst News at 5, racist remarks and threats to a local Mexican restaurant. We talked to the manager about what happened when a phone call went wrong in Bolivar, and
we'll see what happens. We always have to protect our law enforcement.
Another partial shutdown set to begin soon as lawmakers remain deadlocked over reforms to ICE. A look at the funding fight and the agencies impacted. Then later, the FBI doubles the reward in the Nancy Guthrie case. The details we know about the suspect. Ozarksfirst News at 5 starts right now.
This is Ozarksfirst News at 5.
Controversy powering up in northern Greene County. Many residents pushing back against a proposed rezoning that would take several acres and transform them into battery energy storage systems. The area in question here, just north of Springfield to the east of Highway 13, north of 44. And residents in the area talking to us tonight about their feelings ahead of a meeting on this issue. Ozarksfirst Parker Padgett live on Farm Road 84 in that area. Parker, you spoke to some of those residents concerned tonight.
Yeah, take a look at this. These are some of the zoning proposal signs on either side of Rocky Lane that people have seen when they've driven by or if they've gotten mail about this proposal. But first I want to break down about what this project is and what it would do if it's approved. According to reports given to the Greene County Planning Team, the proposal is from a company named Sophos Power that would put nearly 250 battery containers along with over 60 power conversion systems less than a mile from an existing substation. Now, the purpose of that system is to store power during low use times and supply it when there's a massive demand. The intention is to help prevent electrical grids from being overwhelmed. Now, the Greene County Planning Board has recommended approval of the project to county commissioners, but has several conditions with that approval, mainly requiring the proposal to be followed and, quote, any significant deviation would require an amendment to that plan. Now, I spoke to two neighbors today who say they understand the need for a system like this, but don't want this specific kind in their area.
Everyone I've talked to, with the exception of one of the landowners behind us, is against it.
I believe that the Greene County Commission needs to seriously consider the risks associated with this type of facility and the appropriateness of this site for this type of facility.
Just before we went on the air, I did receive a response for comment from representatives for Sophos Power, and part of that statement says that this project represents a $200 million investment in the area, which they say would deliver a positive economic impact directly to local taxing entities and construction job creation. Now, there is a zoning meeting for this for the public to have their voices heard. That's going to be Tuesday, February 17th at 7 p.m. at room 212 at 940 North Boonville Avenue. Reporting live in Greene County, Parker Padgett, Ozarksfirst.
All right, Parker, thanks for that information. Let's get a check of the forecast and make sure your plans for Valentine's Day are indoors. We've got some much-needed rain headed our way. Meteorologist Matt Hefner timing out when that rain is expected to start. Hey, Matt.
Hey, yeah, you can see the skies pretty clear over Springfield right now. Clouds are starting to build back. The rain kicks off tonight and lingers for most of the day on Saturday. Then we'll get it out of here. Temperatures are still great, though. 64 degrees. Didn't quite make it to 70 degrees for today, but we're going to be a bit colder as those soggy chances march back in. This outlook's on radar. Some activity right now in this latest scan, really closer into the Joplin area. I think we'll have a chance for some scattered showers this evening. It's once we get past that midnight hour that rain chances really start to ramp up, and they'll be consistent throughout tonight and linger for most of the day on Saturday. Colder for Saturday, then we start to warm back up on Sunday. Next week, I think that's going to provide more opportunities to get back into the 70s. Details on that later on.
All right, Matt, thanks. Derogatory words and threats to send immigration enforcement are what a Mexican restaurant manager in Bolivar says they received over the phone. That was from somebody trying to reserve a table. Ozarksfirst reporter Stoker Wyzorek in Bolivar today with the details.
It started with multiple phone calls being made to local Mexican restaurants. One of them you can see here behind me, the caller wanting to place an order for a group of people. But what happened next, managers tell me, shocked them.
Hey, around 6:07 p.m., I received a call asking to make a reservation for them. I'm like, sure, yeah. And then he told me I have a request.
Jose Aguila says a call to his restaurant quickly turned concerning.
He's like, can you please make sure that no beaners touch my food? I'm like, excuse me? And he was like, yeah, I want no beaners touching my food. And I was like, I'm not allowing you to come in my restaurant if you're going to talk to me like this over the phone. And I was like, we don't tolerate that.
Aguila says when he pushed back, the caller escalated the conversation into a threat.
He was like, well, if you're going to talk to me like that, then I am going to have immigration and ICE come get all your employees and everybody that works there. I'm like, well, if you're going to threaten me, I'm going to call the police. And once I said police, he hung up the phone.
Aguila says in his 10 years working at the restaurant, he's never experienced anything like it. The caller never showed up, but the community did on social media.
So we have over like 1.3K likes on the Facebook post that we posted yesterday. And the love and support that we've gotten from our community is incredible.
He says the message he wants people to hear is simple.
We want people to know that our doors are open to everyone who comes in with respect. We won't allow threats or racism to intimidate us. Love and community will always be louder than hate.
Police in Bolivar tell me they are continuing to look into this incident. Restaurant managers say they plan to keep their doors open. In Bolivar, Stoker Wyzorek, Ozarksfirst.
The question of whether we'll see another partial government shutdown appears to be settled. It will begin at midnight tonight. Now the question is, how long will both sides go before they reach a compromise to fund the Department of Homeland Security?
Unless there are really strong, meaningful reforms to rein in ICE and stop the violence, there will not be Democratic votes to fund ICE and extend the awful status quo that now exists.
Democrats are demanding reforms to ICE before they agree to fund DHS, including requiring federal agents to get judicial warrants before entering private property and removing masks during operations. The partial shutdown would begin on Saturday, with Congress already out of town for more than a week after.
Democrats can build on the measures that Republicans have already agreed to if they actually engage in serious negotiations with the White House.
Once the shutdown starts, ICE and Border Patrol will continue to be funded with money from the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, while other agencies under DHS, including FEMA and TSA, they would work without pay. Later in the show, good news on the inflation front, the latest report on the drop in prices and what that means for the economy. And Olympic coverage for you. The so-called quad god goes for the gold. We have a live report on how Team USA did in men's figure skating today when we come back at 5.
This is Ozarksfirst News at 5 with Jesse Inman and meteorologist Matt Hefner. Serving the Ozarks, Thursdays on Ozarksfirst.
Joy and celebration. Culture that breathes. Music that moves the soul. Traditions in the heart. Pride in who we are. Power in our stories. Hope in what's next. Loudly, proudly, joyfully.
Keep watching to discover more about Black history. Honoring Black history on Ozarksfirst.
The Habitat for Humanity Restore is a thrift superstore. We have paint, fridges, lighting, couches, flooring, fasteners, decor, bricks, microwaves, ranges, siding, cabinets, chairs, cups, tiles, screws, bolts, rugs, tubs, fitness, lamps, vanities, sheets, showers, mirrors, beds, glasses, crutches, wheelchairs, toilets, countertops, sinks, TVs, tools, doors, and collectibles. All at a discounted price, and new inventory arrives daily. Please shop the Habitat Restore and see why we're the thrift superstore.
When you live here in the Ozarks, you learn real quick that doing it right the first time isn't just a slogan, it's survival. Around here, when things back up, flood, or break down, you call the pros who know how to fix it for good. At the Plumber's Plumber, we're the team other plumbers call when they hit a wall. From lake homes to city shops, we handle the work that has to get done, and we do it right every time. We don't just clear drains, we build trust one call at a time. Trusted by homeowners, chosen by plumbers. Call the Plumber's Plumber today. The name says it all.
Welcome to the Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, I'm Jordan Salisbury, the owner and founder of the Salisbury Real Estate Team and Salisbury Property Management. Born and raised here at Lake of the Ozarks, I've loved growing up here, and I'm now raising my young family here.
I don't see any fish.
I've been selling the lake for almost 20 years, and we specialize in selling and managing lakefront property. So whether you're buying like a local, staying like a local, we want you to live like a local.
Race into savings at Menards. For over 50 years, Mastercraft has been building doors you can count on. From classic to modern designs, you'll find the perfect door for your home. Get this Ready to Paint Tour for a $114.99 value after rebate. Shop our huge selection of window images, blinds, and shades. From full wood room darkening blinds to insulating cellular shades. Get these light filtering shades for a $19.99 value after rebate. Plus, get them trimmed to width for free.
Save big money at Menards.
Another big day in northern Italy as the Olympic Games roll on. All eyes were on the quad god, Ilya Malinin, today. Aisha Tolliver back with us now. She's been covering the Olympics. A shocking finish to the men's figure skating event as Malinin was expected to win gold, but ending in eighth here. Aisha, what happened?
I mean, no one saw this coming, Jesse. You go from the gold medal favorite to not being on the podium at all. When you look back at his performance, he made a lot of really big mistakes, starting with 2 falls, 3 jumps that he bailed on. That quad he was supposed to do to make history, he turned it in just to a single. I mean, there were so many things. And then when he interviewed afterwards, he told reporters that he blew it. And, you know, he felt good going into this. And when it came down to it, he just didn't give the performance that he knew he was capable of.
Well, still a lot ahead for the United States. I've got my eye on the women's curling team. A big win for them today, beating Canada for the first time ever. I want to know what you're keeping an eye on out there as we try to up the medal count for the U.S.
Yeah, I remember you saying you're a big curling guy, so that's pretty cool. I think women here at the Olympic Games, they are doing an amazing job. You've got curling, but you've also got women's hockey. They beat Italy this evening, and so, well, I guess it'd be this evening here, whatever time it is where you are. The conversion kind of hurts my brain, but, you know, they're doing an amazing job. They've had 4 shutouts so far, and they are on a straight path to gold. Very exciting.
Let's hope the ladies can keep it up for Team USA. Aisha Tolliver in Italy tonight. Thanks. Another news for you, the economy may be showing some promise as questions over affordability still linger. Mike Vaquera has the details in today's Political Minute.
Good news numbers on inflation, raising hopes for lower interest rates soon. I'm Mike Vaquera, News Nation's Washington Bureau Chief. The rate of inflation dropped to 2.4% in January. That's the smallest increase in nearly 5 years. It's the latest sign that inflation continues to cool. The decrease was helped by an almost 2% drop in the price of used cars and trucks, also slowing the rise in the cost of monthly rents. Taken together, the lower rate of inflation, the more likely the Federal Reserve is to drop interest rates, which could eventually mean lower mortgage and credit card rates for many consumers. Gas prices were also down 3.2% last month. Compared to a year ago, gas prices are down 7.5%. Other notable shifts, airline fares, they jumped 6.5%, while egg prices continued their free fall, down 7%. However, consumer prices are still about 25% higher than they were 5 years ago at the height of the pandemic. I'm Mike Vaquera, and this is the News Nation Political Minute.
Up next, have the umbrella handy for your Valentine's Day plans tomorrow. Matt's going to time out when that rain is coming and give us an outlook for after Valentine's Day as well, coming up.
The pain was so much that I couldn't really focus on my job.
Plantar fasciitis. I just was not a happy person.
And I saw the Good Feet store.
And then all of a sudden, I just get these arch supports.
I'm just happier. I feel happier.
It was amazing.
It's a lot easier to be nice when you're not uncomfortable. It's pretty awesome.
The arch supports are never coming out of my shoes.
Nothing worked for me until I walked into that store. It changed my life.
I don't really know if I could put a price on that.
Reclaim the good life with the free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
When you need it built strong and built right too, call Fair and True. We're the team for you. From dream to design, from start to the end, we build it with care like we would for a friend. On is through and through. Homes, office, or that brand new deck. We show up on time and we earn your respect. Craftsmanship solid in price, and that's fair with Fair and True Construction. We're already there.
Leaky pipes, clogged drains, toilet or water heater troubles, all could be signs of bigger problems. Junior's Plumbing, your residential plumbing experts, are here to help. Fast, honest, and reliable service at reasonable prices. Always done right the first time. From drips to disasters, we fix it all. We're also offering low price specials on water heater replacements. Call Junior's Plumbing today or scan the toilet. Don't despair. Junior's there.
Thanks, Junior's Plumbing.
Stop letting hidden fees eat your profit. At She Buys 417 Homes, you'll pay 0 realtor commissions. We cover the closing costs so you keep more cash. Visit SheBuys417Homes.com to get your offer.
Start your weekend with a slam on Fox College Hoops Friday. Big-time rivalries.
These two teams, they don't like each other.
Old scores to settle.
We'll let it go.
And new chapters to write.
Exclamation point.
Every Friday. All season long.
Big time to the bucket.
Tonight on Ozarksfirst, Fox 49.
All right, we tried to hit 70 degrees for today. That'd be the third time this week. Didn't quite get there. We got to 66, 67 degrees. So incredible feel outside. Very nice, but a slight hiccup comes in for tomorrow. Recover, get a little bit drier and sunnier temperatures for Sunday, and then we'll rebound back into another week of 70-degree weather. Look at the skies over Springfield. Some sunshine, but a mix of sun and clouds. But when you flip it over to downstream, different view. Some dark skies starting to move in as this next rain chance getting closer to our general area. We're looking at this band of showers that's out in Kansas, just now spilling across the state line, going to provide some chances of rain for the next few hours, especially for people that are west of Highway 65. This is not the big event. This is not the rain that we've been talking about all week. It's this rain that's really further off into Texas. This is what arrives past that midnight hour. That's going to increase rain chances overnight tonight, rain for most of the day on Saturday. Some rain can linger until Saturday night, then we'll push that out and we'll kind of be dry for the next little bit as temperatures warm back up and recover. As that plans on Futurecast, we're watching those showers spilling out of the Joplin area. Most of them are going to be west of Highway 65 for this evening hour. This is not the main event. It's just a little bit of showers that will be occurring before that. Once we get past the midnight hour, rain will start to pick back up, and that's when it starts to get a little bit more consistent and widespread throughout the Ozarks. It's going to be more front-loaded, so I'm expecting more rain for the start of the day Saturday than the back half of the day. I got to pause at Saturday at 7 a.m., and you can see essentially everyone should be getting some rain, and there's going to be a few pockets where we'll have some embedded thunderstorms. I'm not too concerned about severe weather, but a rumble of thunder, and some localized pockets that have a little bit harder downpours is what we're going to be tracking. Heavier with the rain to start the day off on Saturday. It will start to wrap up by the time we get into the afternoon, but we're still going to have some chances of some scattered showers. It's going to be really hard to be completely clear of any of these rain chances until we can push the clouds out, and that's going to happen on Sunday with more sunshine and temperatures trying to get back into the 60s for Sunday, and then we try to get into the 70s after that. The rain forecast is looking really, really good. Since the start of the year, we've only had 1 inch of rain. Since Thanksgiving, less than 2 inches of rain, and that's roughly where I think people are going to be aiming for Saturday. Is most places should try to get close to 1 inch, and I think in some pockets, especially along Highway 54, that's an area I think has a better chance to get closer to 2 inches of rain, and areas further off into the west, a little bit better chance you can pick up 1.5 inches, maybe even 2 inches throughout the system. The rain moves out on Saturday. We start to clear out the clouds on Sunday, and then we get right back to where we were throughout most of this week. Another warm February pattern. 60s and 70s will continue to roll in. That means we're going to chase some record highs. I'm really looking at Tuesday and Wednesday. I think those are our best days to try to get a record high. The record from Tuesday was set back in 1911. The record set for Wednesday, a little bit more recent on that, 2016, but look at those days, 70, 73, 75, 71. Here's your full 7-day forecast. It is going to linger throughout much of the next work week, expecting it to get a little bit colder towards the end of next week, and I think next weekend is going to be similar to this one as well. Temperatures in the 50s with another chance of rain that we have to watch out for, but rain is going to be coming for that Valentine's Day. It's terrible timing, but we do need that rain, Jesse.
Yeah, we sure do. And we've got some comfortable temperatures that we're going to follow all of that as well. So good news there. Matt, thanks. Still ahead, lawmakers pushing for more secure elections. The latest on the SAVE Act and why voting rights activists say it could make it harder for Americans to have their voices heard at the ballot box.
Daybreak on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
Boom. Bang! Count it. Oh, what? Let's get that out of here.
Bucket.
Bucket. Let's go.
Come on down to Mr. Gilberti's in Hollister, or as I like to say, Little Chicago. We got pasta, Chicago-style pizzas, and these are the best meatballs this side of the river. Get to the south side of Branson, where everybody agrees this is the best Italian food in the Ozarks. The best. Mr. Gilberti's place. Like I told you, it's the best.
Make the most of your home with custom designs and expert renovations from Deck Dudes. Quality craftsmanship from local pros you can trust. If it's decks, call Lex. Visit the Deck Dudes website today.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
I look nice, don't I?
I see you.
Yeah.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Let's go.
Oh, man, that's the best one yet. Forgetting how to add doesn't. Finding it difficult to work with numbers may be a sign of Alzheimer's.
Dad, are you okay?
An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one.
All right.
High school.
Hey, Dad. Do you want to talk about what happened earlier?
Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age. Some others don't.
This Saturday, let's go! NASCAR returns for a brand new season at the historic Superspeedway.
We are green at Daytona.
With 33 races and all new faces. The name has changed.
The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
But the pure, raw racing you love,
Start your engine!
that's not going anywhere. The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. This Saturday from Daytona at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on the CW.
The FBI has now doubled the reward to $100,000 for anyone with information leading to Nancy Guthrie or an arrest in the case. On Thursday, authorities called the individual seen on Guthrie's doorbell camera. You're seeing that here. It's the suspect in the case. The FBI describing him as 5 feet, 9 to 10 inches tall, with an average build. They say he was wearing a black Ozark Trail hiker backpack similar to the one you're seeing. They asked residents who live within 2 miles of her home to share any unusual video footage.
You see anything, a person's walking by, maybe just a shoe is all you're capturing. Maybe it is a color of hair. Maybe it's a car. Maybe it's a part of a car. Don't dismiss it. Send it to us.
The FBI said it has received over 13,000 tips so far in the case. A bill that will overhaul the way U.S. elections are run is now in the Senate. House Republicans passing the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility, or SAVE, Act on Thursday. It would require proof of U.S. citizenship to register to vote and ID in order to cast a ballot. It would also end access to online and mail-in voter registration. Republicans say the changes are necessary to prevent voter fraud, but Democrats and voting rights groups say it will make it harder for millions of Americans to vote. All right, if you're ready to cut the cord, you should download Ozarksfirst Plus for free. You can watch all of our newscasts there. Plus, we've got 6 original shows for you. Vibe O'Clock. It airs every weekday morning at 9:30. Here's a clip from today's episode.
Did we get going on a Voice Your Vibe here?
Yes,
guys?
let's talk about love.
Let's start it. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Our favorite love songs ahead of Valentine's Day. Here are the rules. Hold on, what are the rules? Oh, yeah, it's, we're basically picking our favorites here. We'll go Tom, Maddie, Jesse, Kira, and then backwards. So Kira, Jesse, Maddie, Tom. Once we pick one of these songs, we cannot pick it again.
I'm going to start with I Honestly Love You by Olivia Newton-John.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna steal this right away. Love by Nat King Cole. L is for the way you look.
Knocks off one of mine.
At me.
This has got to be my first pick. Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah, good one.
I love that.
Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
Flowers? No, thank you. Give me some cheese, please. A new consumer study from Wakefield Research found that 64% of Americans would rather receive cheese on Valentine's Day over roses.
No, I like cheese.
Breezy Johnson, okay? She won a gold medal.
Great name.
And a diamond ring. Got down on one knee, proposed, and now they're engaged at the Olympics.
This would be the perfect time for Chumbawambas. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Get up, I gotta keep it.
Join in on the fun. Ozarksfirst Plus. You can download it on your smart TV, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Roku. Stay with us at 6. Love is in the air. With Valentine's Day quickly approaching, the story of one Missouri couple's love that spans 65 years. That's tonight after the CBS Evening News.
You only remodel a few times in life, so every choice matters. Every finish, every fixture, every line. This isn't just a bathroom. It's your taste on display. Get the space right. Get the people right. Get it right the first time. Southern Materials Company. Remodel with confidence.
Every day, we push harder, train longer, prepare to be more on the field, the court, and the diamond. At Multiply Credit Union, we believe in that same drive. We're here to help our members grow together, live fully, and be more in every stage of life. Multiply Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union of Mizzou Athletics.
I had to pack up all my things. I had to leave my home. And I never knew where I was going next. felt like I never even had a say. But then you came along.
Change a child's story. There's a child in foster care waiting for a volunteer like you. Learn how you can help at nationalcasagal.org.
The time is now. The wait is over.
The 2026 Live Golf season continues.
It is on.
Same game, new season.
4 rounds. Wow. 72 holes. Go!
Sports epic global events.
Oh, yes.
Don't miss it. You ready?
These titans of world golf.
Let's go!
It's incredible!
Tune in to Live Golf Adelaide.
Saturday.
All right, may have a soggy sweetheart out there for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Sunday looks good though, so do your walks in the park then.
All right, not a bad idea. We will see you right back here at 6.